Hey everyone, Angelo here, homeless filmmaker in LA, living in my car for 2 years now. It's kind of hard to keep my eyes open because the sun is like in front of me, right there. It's, I don't know, like 7 in the morning or something, 7:30. Did my workout at the park. Wasn't a huge one because my muscles are just so fatigued. I guess, I don't know, I'm not eating enough. I'm certainly losing a lot of weight, which I'm glad about. I work at a warehouse in addition to being a filmmaker. Not a lot of filmmakers can pull that off. And it's constant, strenuous lifting and moving, so um, that makes it easy to lose weight. But then I guess I have to eat more, and it's hard to, manipulate how do I have enough protein and whatever I need to keep muscle and build muscle, but avoid and help recovery, but avoid getting fat as well. Anyways, got the day off from work. I'd rather not. I'd rather be working. Paycheck from last week was kind of pitifully low. Even so, it's probably about as much as I ever got paid working a job in Virginia for a week. It was definitely more than I've ever made being a bouncer. Even working 2 jobs as a bouncer, I think I barely made more than whatever. And I got tomorrow off and then Sunday off, so it's a 4-day week. Kind of sucks. And I'm worried about the whole Trump virus situation because 7 people tested positive at my job for it since I started there in November. And the last week or two, there have been no positive tests. And I'm thinking that probably means people have it and aren't testing. And that may be because, like, there's a website, Curative LA or something, where it shows all the testing sites around me in the valley, and none of them have openings for the next 3 days, and it's been like that for like 2 weeks or something. So I don't know how to get a test. What do I do? I don't know if I could get it. What, can you get it at a pharmacy or the clinic that I have through my health insurance? Medi-Cal, but they only do phone appointments until I don't know. I've been trying to get an appointment there in person to get a physical, and I only got a phone appointment at first. Why I needed one, I don't know. And then it could be in 3 months, but after that appointment until I actually get an in-person physical. And I got another phone appointment to try and get treatment for my allergies, which have been all right lately, and I started taking allergy medicine. Anyways, so where do I do it? And so I'm saying I doubt I'll get a Trump virus test there. I was on Invisible People last night. Mark Horvath was very nice to invite me on. Every time I do an interview, which isn't massively often, but I swear I'll never do one again because I'm so self-conscious when someone's just looking at me and waiting to hear what I have to say. I almost want to stop them. Like, why are you just looking at me? Like, am I talking too much? You say something. Or am I putting my foot in my mouth or rambling too much? But anyways, that was cool. I was glad to do it. And even though, like I said, I always think, that's it, I'll never do another interview again. Just because the whole experience of being interviewed, it always makes me feel really self-conscious. But that was cool, and we got some new subscribers. We'll see if they stick around. For those who don't know, who are new to the channel, yes, it is called the Trump virus because Trump unleashed it like a bioweapon on this country with his magical thinking and maliciousness and ignorance. And now it just seems like he's just given up thinking about it, right? Does he even talk about it anymore? And also, he personally gave it to like 30 or 40 people after he got it. But that is what it's called, and it's spreading through LA so quick. By the end of this weekend, could be another 45,000 or more infections before I go to work. But what can I do? Like, there's no point in worrying that badly about it because it doesn't help me at all. I'm still writing. I'm almost filled up another notebook of notes for screenplays I'm writing. Ooh. And that means time to go to the dollar store, get another notebook soon. I can't write on my laptop because the libraries are closed. I have nowhere else to go with my laptop. I was, for the first 6 months of the pandemic, using closed down theater, Sunspace, which was a performing arts venue. The owner was letting me use it as an office and partly as a kitchen. And that finally had to close down, like, totally. But they're still doing online shows. So in addition to, I won't even say check out the interview I did with Invisible People. If you watch me, there's nothing new I tell there. But watch Invisible People, because they post a lot. They get like millions and millions of views with documentaries and interviews with homeless people. But check out Sunspace. They're on Twitch. And I've helped a lot with, or I wouldn't say helped a lot, but I've helped run live streams, but also contributed to shows with videos, especially my mom's videos. Now they do a Tuesday night live stream on Twitch, and they also post them to YouTube afterward, called Sunspace Presents. On January 12th, if it still goes through, never know what could change, but they're going to play one of my mom's videos there I submitted, so check that out. January 12th on the Sunspace Twitch channel. It's a great place to support. And actually, the owner's son, who's Gaia, who now basically is running it, he gave me these shoes that I'm wearing, and I needed them badly. Oh shit, a bunch of sand fell out. Because my old shoes were just literally tearing apart and becoming unwearable, and then they were unwearable. It was just one big, huge open flap that would barely stay on my foot. Damn, the sun is bright. So check them out too. Help them out. And I'm still dissociating somewhat. I have a dissociative disorder. You know, it messes me up. And I have really disturbing dreams again last night. Like I had to complete these tasks, and there's this conspiracy to kill me. And that happens when I'm dehydrated a lot. But how do I stay hydrated while I'm sleeping? Someone explain. How do I train myself to drink water while I'm sleeping? Even if I drink a bunch before I go to sleep, I gotta drink some now. I wake up and then I have to go to the bathroom really bad in my water bottles. So let me know, what am I supposed to do? Moist Andy, he's given me some good tips, and he's very moist, so he knows. But yeah, just, gotta get through it. Just calm down. Muscle relaxation was one thing that kind of helped me. I watched a video on that because I was just like, my mind was racing so out of control. And you'd think with a warehouse job, all that physical activity and getting up early, I'm wearing myself out. Actually, it was just making me even more. I gotta cover up this window. I can't even see the screen. I mean the phone screen filming on it. Jeez. Wow, that was making me squint a lot. Alright, now I gotta cover up the back window so you can actually see me there. Yeah, it makes my mind race so much more at my warehouse job, partly thinking through every single scenario of what could happen at my job throughout the day, and what could go wrong there, how bad could it get, being mad and annoyed by people who don't wear masks. And when you don't wear masks, here's what you look like. Here's what your internal dialogue sounds like to me. Or would I see your internal dialogue going as, I can't wear a mask, it's too hard, my skin is too sensitive, I can't put a piece of fabric over my face, I can't handle the stress, it's too hard, yeah, I come to work a hard job, but this is too much. I know someone could die if I don't wear a mask, but I don't care if they die. I hope they die. I gotta be coffee. Mommy, give me my diaper rash cream. That's what you look like, a giant fucking pathetic crying baby. I wear 2 masks at work and a face shield. Oh, and I just got these. I don't know if I'll actually wear them. Goggles. They were way overpriced. I had to get them online. I don't know where to buy good goggles except like Home Depot, and that place is always packed. So these I got, and they got vents to prevent fogging. They still kind of fog though. I tried them out yesterday. But it's good because if the Trump virus becomes, or goes into aerosol form, meaning say someone has it, they're talking or they breathe out, or they're doing one of their stupid, pathetic cheers and dances and stuff at my job. It's people who don't wear masks tend to be the most annoying in that regard and self-centered. So if there's the droplets, the saliva that they eject that have the Trump virus on it, but also for the saliva that evaporates, and then so the Trump virus becomes aerosolized, or in aerosol form, whatever the word is. It can float around in the air potentially. I don't know if that's 100% conclusive, but I think it's pretty much been confirmed. So it covers up the sides of my eyes and the top, because the face shield doesn't do that. It has openings on the sides. The top, it's got the sponge, or the foam. This, at least it's hard to get a good position. But part of the problem is, it does fog up with the masks on a little bit. It's hard to get it just right. This was like $20. But also, I can't see, I can see, but it's messed up. My peripheral vision is somewhat obscured, and when I'm looking at boxes all day and I got to read them for which section of which city they're going to and organize them, it makes a difference. If I can't see right here, it doesn't look like much, but that's considerable. I don't know how to portray it on screen. Part of my vision. So I'll see. I don't know. It's worth a try, even though it's a bit of money. But yeah, I do all that. I wear them all day at work. I've done 90-minute workouts in my mask, and people just look like ignorant fucking children when they can't wear them properly. And 7 people have gotten infected there that we know of, probably more, who have been asymptomatic or just didn't get tested or had symptoms and just kept working. But like I said, what's the point of running through all that in my mind? It's just going to make me more and more miserable. I got to focus on my writing. That's something that really grounds me. It'd be great if I could watch movies, but can't really do that. I don't want to watch a movie on my phone. There are drive-thrus around, but tickets are expensive for drive-thrus for the most part. And I'm trying to save money so I can, keep my car well maintained. Thank goodness it's in good running order. But also just want to save up to get some new film gear, which is going to take months, and use that to potentially make my own productions, or maybe work on other people's sets, especially after the Trump virus goes away. There's really not a ton of money in film for the most part, but maybe I could get on corporate shoots or commercials. I've worked on, corporate shoots, commercials. I've worked on small ones. It's been a while for the most part, I think. But it'd be good to have a new camera. I was thinking of either the Blackmagic 6K pocket cinema camera, and makes for a great picture, but the hard drives needed to store the footage, you need huge amounts of hard drive space. The Panasonic S1H is a full frame camera, has a little more rolling shutter, and the storage requirements are way less. So even though it's more expensive, it's like $4,000 compared to $2,000 for the Blackmagic, and then all the accessories and lenses, that's a whole other thing. That's easily another $8,000 right there. And then hard drives and laptop, and I got to upgrade my video editing software. When you're spending less on hard drives, it could be less in the end, and you can make a great picture with either of them. I'm not sure it makes a huge difference either way, and it's not like I'll have a ton of money to play with, but that's what I want to do. Finally paid off the last $700 on the car repair bill I had for getting my Honda Civic fixed, repaired before it was destroyed, and I had it financed, so I just paid that off yesterday. So now I can finally save up a little more in earnest. And if I didn't pay that off by February, they would have charged huge, hundreds and hundreds of dollars in interest that they were charging all year, but deferring until if I didn't pay it by February. And last thing I was thinking of is I was thinking, just how am I even able to survive right now? Not even just physically, not even really physically at all, but I mean with all the troubling, thoughts I've had dealing with my dissociative disorder, and specifically the religious and Christian cause influences on that, and have made it just I don't know how to describe it. That's why I'm like struggling for words. But always been very difficult dealing with that, even when I'm not dissociated. Just thinking, oh, I shouldn't be alive. None of this should be happening. God wants me destroyed. And it's been nice. I don't even like saying that and referring to that, because it's been nice thinking, oh, okay, I have a much better understanding of things now. It's very clear to me how none of that's true. There is no God. I I don't want to mislead people into thinking I'm going to say, oh no, there is a good God. No, I absolutely don't believe there's one. And it's a waste of time to think one. Can't disprove that there's one, but there's no reason to think there is one. And the origins of, belief in one come from, superstition and wish thinking and magical thinking and ignorance, and, the beginnings of people trying to figure out the world and not understanding anything about physics, cosmology, astrophysics in particular. I've been watching a bunch of documentaries on that. PBS Spacetime, those are cool. And seeing, oh, this just doesn't even add up at all. It's still always sort of there lurking, those troubling thoughts, but it's been, in a way, it's like, oh, it's finally, after having this disorder for like since 2003, although I could say I know it was sort of lurking there before that. Since 2003. Oh yeah, and I forgot, today's New Year. Whatever, I don't care. 2021 now. You didn't even think I'd live this long somehow. Like, just somehow I wasn't supposed to survive to this point. Just life is terrible. You're God's plaything. God wants to destroy you. All those other people, they can live, but you, Angelo, sorry. All your interests and desires and your mind itself should be destroyed because you are just God's plaything. So what could you possibly benefit from having, your own simple, I don't know what to say, just being able to live your life? And even saying that makes me dissociate somewhat, because it makes me recall some of those emotions of the times I went through when I was deep in that dissociative disorder. And I'm still recovering from my last relapse. But anyways, it's going all right. I'm glad, I'm just so glad and grateful I can see, oh, it doesn't make sense at all. Like, what we know about astrophysics and also just about how, the world works, how people treat each other. We know how life works. Like, we know this stuff, it comes from just gross ancient superstitions that's just all dressed up with flowery images. Think about it. Why all the need for the art and buildings and clothing and stuff? It's all just like very dressed up, not even that very dressed up. It's just showmanship. It's sales psychology. It's it's just a stepped up carnival act. Water. So anyways, going to get to work and trying to watch my diet and everything. Just be healthy. My mom's doing pretty well. By the way, she may need a second job because my racist domestic abuser brother who lives with her, Michael, apparently doesn't want to, or doesn't know. I don't know if she even told him that she needs money. So it's up to me. Or not, it's not up to me. What am I saying? It's up to her. She needs I don't have the money to help her. She needs to get a second job, it looks like. But she's doing pretty well otherwise. She's able to keep her job working in a school that's closed down, but they're giving away food to people. She works in the cafeteria. And she does a little other work helping an elderly woman and walking her dogs. But she's doing all right other than that. And we'll see if she's able to visit LA sometime. So, anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching.